So Rick and Morty, Pocket Like You Stole It is obviously based off the Adult Swim TV series, but it's also based off the Pocket Morty's mobile game, which I have yet to play, but I've heard good things about it. But it's basically like an adult take on Pokemon with Rick and Morty's humor, and this issue is really good. It's by Oni Press. So the writer is Tini Howard. So here she's actually going to be the writer for the new Hack Slash series that's coming out in October. Hopefully it's good, because I'm a huge fan of Hack Slash. I mean, anyone who's seen my Bear Fighter video will know that it's my favorite series of all time. So hopefully she does a good job. If this series right here is any indication, then so far so good. So the Agony of Freedom. So we start off with regular Morty, and he's buried underground with Mermaid Morty. And Mermaid Morty's not doing so good. So Morty, says he's gonna try to go find some help. So he's like, I'll be back. Just, wait here. So regular Morty leaves to go find some food and some water for Mermaid Morty. And as he's scouting out, he discovers juice boxes and chips hanging from a tree. And then he goes to grab it, and he gets shot with this chip. And then we see Rick dressed up in hunter garb. And Morty's like asking him to let him go. And Rick's like, he basically tells him like, no, this is what you get for being an idiot. Like, that was a trap, right? Like, grapes grow from the ground. Nothing grows from juice boxes. There aren't any like natural growing juice boxes in the world. And then we get this pretty funny little line. Juice is just an idiot stopping point between fruit and alcohol. So Rick takes Morty back to this underground bunker, during which he passes by the hole that Mermaid Morty is in, and Mermaid Morty has passed away. I don't know why that made me laugh. So yeah, Rick pulls him into this room where we see a bunch of other different types of Mortys. Morty tries to beg with Rick, like, just let me go. Like, I've never won a Morty battle, so, I'm not a fighter. Why do you want me? And then this line is hilarious. So then Rick is like, look, the point is, if I wanted quality fighters, I have a portal gun and a low risk awareness. I could make that happen. What I want is quantity. I gotta catch you all, Morty. I gotta be the very best. So yeah, basically we get this reference to Pokemon, which kind of always beg the question, are the Pokemon actually happy with their lives? Like, I mean, they're wild animals. You catch them in the wild and all that stuff. Like, I wonder what they feel about just like they're going about their business, and all of a sudden all these like punk teens come at them from the bushes and like start like using their fellow Pokemons to attack them and then capture them in this tiny little ball. And the only time they ever come out is to do battles. And then once the battles are done, they go back in the ball. So, like, when you actually think about it, Pokemon is fucking dark and depressing as shit, especially if you're a Pokemon. And what's up with all these, like, 10-year-olds running around without adult supervision? Like, do their parents just, like, not give a fuck? It's like, all right, you're 10. Why don't you go to this old man's house so he can give you some Pokeballs, and he can also give you this wild animal that you can go use to go fight and capture other wild animals, and then you can take them to gyms where you, rather than you being the one to do exercises, you free these trapped animals so they can battle each other, and then once they're done, you can put them back in the ball again and just move on to the next gym. I wonder who the hell thought of this game. Like, the more you actually think about it, it's like, holy crap, this is a kid's game? So yeah, while Rick is fiddling around and creating a Pokeball to capture Morty with, Morty is able to escape. And he tries to rip the tag off, but he can't, because every time he tries, it just zaps him. So Morty hides out in the closet, where he meets Ants in My Eyes Morty. And it just reminds me of the Ants in My Eyes Johnson. Everything's black. I can't see a thing. And also, I can't feel anything either. Did I mention that? So I never know what's going on. Am I standing? Sitting? I don't know. So yes, I assume you aren't a Rick because you don't smell like gin. I can't tell though. I can't see a darn thing on account of all the ants in my eyes. So yeah, this basically becomes like a running gag throughout the issue, where Ants in My Eyes Morty can't do anything because on account of all the ants in his eyes. God damn. Oh, this show's so awesome. Who the hell comes up with ants in my eyes? And it's so depressing too. Like, because he starts talking, Ants in My Eyes Morty talks about how he can't like feel anything. And I mean, he can't see anything. He can't feel pain on account of all the ants in his eyes. So Rick ends up discovering them, so they run away and they run into this room where they find a bunch more Morty types. And then Rick finds them. He's like, find a cage, Morty. Ants in My Eyes Morty. And then Ants in My Eyes Morty's like, oh, okay. This a cage? I can't really see. But he climbs into the cage. And we get this funny little knock on Pokemon where Morty's like, "This is evil, Rick. You're sick." And Rick goes, "No more so than one of the most beloved video game franchises of the last 20 years, Morty." So Rick eventually gets tired of regular Morty's shit and he's like, "All right, you want to leave? Fine, go ahead." And regular Morty, like, goody two shoes that he is, he won't leave without all the other Mortys. So he grabs the manipulation chip that's in Answer My Eyes Morty's neck and rips it out. And then Answer My Eyes Morty starts hemorrhaging blood. Answer My Eyes Morty like bleeds out and dies in his arms. Like all the other Mortys start freaking out, start thinking that he's like evil Morty. Morty just like snaps and he grabs a gun, pulls it on Rick, and tells him, "I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna find a place where I can just be myself." And then he leaves the bunker and he runs off into the woods, and then he finds a bunch of other Mortys, and that's how the issue ends. And then we get this page where they have almost like the Pokemon cards, and oh man, did they they give me a lot of memories. I used to collect the shit out of those cards. In fact, I still have a binder filled with all my old cards. I wonder if they're worth anything. But yeah, I remember when the Pokemon cards were like a huge thing. And the funny thing is, like, no one ever used the cards for like the actual purpose of the cards. Like even as kids, we didn't use it to have Pokemon card battles or anything like that. Instead, we just used them to collect. Like we would all put them in binders and then show them off, and that was it. Like I've never once used any of my cards to do Pokemon card battles. I did used to play Magic the Gathering though. Was that still a thing? Do people still do Magic the Gathering? So yeah, that's Rick and Morty, Pocket Like You Stole It. I might check out Rick and Morty Tiny Rick, because I'm a huge fan of the Rick and Morty series. I also might check out the Invader Zim comics. I see a lot of them whenever I go to the comic book store, but I never like actually picked one up and read it. But I'm a huge fan of Invader Zim. In fact, I was like really sad when it got canceled. It was such a great show. If anyone who actually doesn't know, they're actually going to be doing a TV movie. I don't know when that is. I just heard the announcement like a couple months ago. I'm hoping that the TV movie does really good, that they decide to bring the show back altogether. That'd be really awesome. But I don't think they are. I think Nickelodeon's just doing like a bunch of like TV movies of their old shows, because I know Hey Arnold is also coming back for a TV movie. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Invader Zim. In fact, for anyone who's interested, that's actually where I got the name Pirate Monkey from. It was from the Resisti when they were trying to come up with names. Pirate Monkey was one of the names that they came up with. But yeah, that's Rick and Morty, Pocket Like You Stole It. Definitely check it out. It's hilarious, especially if you're a fan of Rick and Morty. It's kind of like a nice Rick and Morty take on Pokemon. And the humor is pretty dark but hilarious. So highly recommend it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have any of you guys read it? If you guys did, what did you guys think? Have you guys read any of the other Rick and Morty comics, and do you recommend those? So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.